Today I'm going to show you something beautiful. How the physical effects of fasting reveal deep spiritual realities. When God calls a fast, He's not just telling you to skip meals. He's inviting you into cleansing, consecration, and healing. Let's walk through the science and what it teaches us about the soul. Detoxification, physical. As you begin to fast, your body starts to cleanse itself. Toxins stored in fat are released. The liver, kidneys, and colon enter repair mode. Inflammation begins to drop. Implication. Just as Christ cleansed the temple with holy zeal, John 2:17. When we fast, God cleanses the temple of our body and soul. He drives out every idol, every unclean influence, just like He drove out the Canaanites from the promised land. In Joel 2, we're commanded, blow the trumpet in Zion, consecrate a fast. This trumpet was both a priestly and military instrument. It doesn't just call you, it rallies heaven's armies. Isaiah 58:8 says, "Then your light shall break forth like the dawn, and your healing shall spring up speedily." This is spiritual healing, national healing, explosive light, Christ Himself manifesting in us, and your righteousness, Christ, personified in the Hebrew, goes before you, and the glory of the Lord is your rear guard. Isaiah 58:8. In the original text, this is military language. This is how we put on the full armor of God. We are commanded in Ephesians 6 to do this. Ketosis, fat-burning mode. Around 16 to 24 hours into fasting, your body switches from burning sugar to burning fat. Your brain starts running on ketones, clean fuel. Implication, this shift is no accident. Just as your body shifts its source of fuel, so must our souls. Jeremiah 36:6 says, "Read the word of the Lord on a day of fasting." Why? Because we're feeding on the inheritance of Jacob, which according to Jeremiah 10:16 is the Lord Himself. John 6:56 says, "Whoever feeds on my flesh and drinks my blood abides in me, and I in him." You're no longer driven by carnal appetite, but nourished by Christ, mental clarity and focus. Fasting increases BDNF, a brain chemical that boosts memory and learning. Brain fog lifts. Focus sharpens. Implication. As your mind clears, so does your discernment. Romans 12:2 says, "Be transformed by the renewing of your mind, that you may test and approve what is the will of God." Fasting tunes your heart to heaven's frequency. Autophagy, cellular renewal. Around day 2 or 3, the body begins breaking down and recycling damaged cells. It's God's built-in renewal system. Implication. God begins to break down old strongholds, thought patterns, fleshly habits, and replaces them with Christ. Corinthians 4:16 says, "Though outwardly we are wasting away, yet inwardly we are being renewed day by day." Inflammation drops. Inflammation causes pain and sickness. Fasting reduces inflammation markers, promoting healing. Implication. In Scripture, bitterness, pride, and sin inflame the soul. Fasting exposes these. As they're removed, the pain leaves. Psalm 32:3-5 shows that unconfessed sin dries the bones, but when we confess, healing springs forth. Blood sugar and insulin lower. Your body becomes more sensitive to insulin, and blood sugar stabilizes. This is a reset of your metabolic system. Implication. Fasting reveals what controls us: sugar, cravings, approval, pride. Galatians 5:24 says, "Those who belong to Christ have crucified the flesh with its passions and desires." This is how we walk in the Spirit. Heart health improves, blood pressure drops. Triglycerides normalize. Blood flows